Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we delve into the fascinating world of English vocabulary. Today's word is clash, a word you might hear quite often, and it's especially useful for advanced English learners. So, what does clash mean? Well, as a noun, clash primarily refers to a conflict or a fight, a situation where people or things come into opposition or disagreement. It implies a direct confrontation, often involving opposing forces or ideas. Think of it as a collision, not necessarily physical, but certainly forceful. We use it in many ways in everyday language. For example, you might say there was a clash of opinions during a heated debate. Or you could describe a military encounter as a clash between opposing armies. It's a strong word, suggesting a significant level of disagreement or conflict. Now, let's explore some synonyms for clash. Synonyms are words that have similar meanings, and knowing them can really expand your vocabulary and help you express yourself more precisely. One synonym is conflict. For example, instead of saying there was a clash between the two companies, you could say there was a conflict between the two companies regarding intellectual property rights. Another synonym is confrontation. Imagine two politicians debating on television. You could say the television debate resulted in a heated confrontation between the candidates. Another useful synonym is disagreement. Consider a scenario where team members can't agree on a strategy. The project suffered due to a major disagreement among the team members. Another synonym you could use is struggle. For example, if two businesses are both trying to gain dominance in the same market, you could describe it as a struggle for market share. One more synonym is collision. This one is particularly useful when describing a more physical or metaphorical coming together. Imagine two ideas that are totally opposed. You could say there was a collision of ideas between the traditionalists and the innovators. Now that we've explored synonyms, let's look at antonyms. Antonyms, as you know, are words with opposite meanings. Understanding antonyms can help you grasp the nuances of a word and appreciate its meaning even more fully. An antonym for clash is harmony. For instance, instead of saying there was a clash between their personalities, you could say their personalities were in complete harmony, making them a great team. Another antonym is agreement. Picture a situation where everyone is on the same page. You could say there was complete agreement among the board members regarding the new proposal. Another useful antonym is peace. Instead of saying the border area witnessed a clash between the two nations' armies, you could say the border area remained in a state of peace for several years. Another antonym could be accord. Imagine two nations that had previously been in conflict now sign a treaty. After months of negotiations, the two countries finally reached an accord. One more antonym to consider is unity. Instead of saying the political parties were in constant clash, you could say there was unusual unity amongst the political parties in response to the crisis. So, how can you use clash in your everyday life? Well, you might use it to describe a disagreement with a friend, like, we had a slight clash over which movie to watch. Or you could use it to describe a scheduling problem, like, I have a clash in my schedule. I can't attend both meetings at 3 p.m. You might even use it to describe something aesthetically displeasing, like those colors clash horribly. Here are a few more example sentences and phrases using clash. The clash of cultures often leads to misunderstandings. There was a violent clash between protesters and police. The two companies are heading for a legal clash. The artist uses contrasting colors to create a clash in the painting. The clash of swords echoed through the battlefield. Her outfit was a clash of patterns and colors. I am unable to accept the invitation as it clashes with a prior engagement. The committee experienced a serious clash of ideologies. The clash erupted unexpectedly after the controversial decision. The clash between tradition and modernity is a common theme in literature. To recap, clash as a noun, refers to a conflict or fight. We explored synonyms like conflict, confrontation, disagreement, struggle, and collision. We also examined antonyms like harmony, agreement, peace, accord, and unity. Remember, clash can be used in many everyday situations, from describing disagreements to scheduling problems. Thank you so much for joining me on Hello Word today. I hope you found this exploration of the word clash helpful and informative. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find the show, and it really encourages me to keep creating content for you. Now, I have a little challenge for you. Try to create your own sentence using the word clash and share it in the comments section below the video. I'm excited to see what you come up with. Until next time, happy learning!